Good morning. You're listening to FloorDaily.net, and I'm Kemp Harr. I'm at the NAFCD meeting in Chicago, and I'm with A.J. Warne, both the Vice President of Sales and Marketing with Abraham Linc and also the incoming President of the NAFCD. A.J., how you doing?
I'm doing good today. It's best attendance that we've had since 2019 at NAFCD, and I'm excited to see our suppliers.
Yeah, actually, that was one of our news stories today, that this organization has fully recovered from COVID, and the size of the exhibit hall here is the same as it was in 19. A lot of good seminars today. One quick thing I want to talk about, you are the youngest incoming president in this organization in the history, so that comes with some notoriety and also some challenges, right?
It sure does. You know, connecting with people that in a lot of circumstances are 30 or 35 years older than me can definitely be a challenge, but I think our industry's really poised to start making the shift towards younger leadership because we need to have experienced leaders moving into the future.
Well, let's talk about your role at NAFCD in a minute. First, let's talk about your day job. Abraham Linc, distributor. Where are you based?
Bridgeport, West Virginia.
And your service area is West Virginia, Virginia, Pennsylvania, Maryland, Delaware, and New Jersey, right?
Yes, correct. We cover what we call the Mid-Atlantic.
Do you have a particular product focus from a surface type?
We're heavily focused in residential products. We have about 25% of our business is commercial, 75% is in the residential category, pretty evenly split between residential replacement and multifamily. We service about 12% of the country's population, and our big thing is service. We have a 99% plus fill rate, and we deliver everything on our own trucks the next day with a 4 o'clock cutoff time, which we think is the best in the industry.
So you could service your whole area in one day?
Correct. Not every location gets delivery every single day, but most days get 4 days a week, and we deliver the next day if you place an order by 4 o'clock, whether it's a cut of carpet or 16 pallets of LVT.
All right. So you mentioned carpet, LVT.
We do carpet, LVT, rigid products, laminate, and hardwood and carpet cushion.
They mentioned from the stage that your father's Terry. Is he the owner of this organization?
My father's the executive vice president of the company. He was employee number 2 when Darren Abraham, his best friend, bought the business in 1988.
And how's business? I mean, has it been growing? You had a good year so far?
This year has been good. It's been challenging because the 2020 and 2021 and even the first half of 2022 numbers have been what we kind of call imaginary, as in they're kind of out of your dreams. But this year has been good.
You know, most people are going to listen to this and say you're well-spoken. Where'd you pick up that great character trait?
Well, my family is full of good speakers. I was on the debate team in college and had a debate coach that told me to think with my mouth closed.
Let's go back to the NAFCD. Tell us what you think some of the challenges that this organization is facing.
I think the challenges of NAFCD are very similar to the challenges of our industry. If you think about succession planning and how it ties into consolidation, that we see a lot of leaders in our business are older and maybe don't have a great succession plan. And at the NAFCD, we're trying to help train distributors to promote young leaders earlier and train them and let them have a chance to test themselves while there's still somebody there to bail them out if they need bailed out. Because the problem is, if we don't do that, we're going to have unproven and untested leaders in the flooring distribution business in 10 years that won't have anybody to turn around and rely on.
So stepping into this role, did you have a year of warm-up on the board?
I've been on the board since 2017. In 2017, I joined as a member at large. 2018, 2019, 2020, I was a member of the board of directors. Then I became the vice president. This year I'm the president-elect. Next year I'll be the president. And then the following year I'll be the immediate past president.
We broke the news today that Crown had bought All-Tile, and then last week we heard the news about Swift Train with Belknap Haynes. Do you think consolidation is going to be an issue or just part of the normal routine of distribution?
Well, I've been in the flooring distribution business for about 10 years, so distribution consolidation is all I've really known. You think of companies like CMH, that was purchased by J.J. Haynes. That happened the first week that I was a territory manager for my company in the Baltimore market. So that was pretty big news to me. And you think of the same thing has happened with many manufacturers, happened with carpet mills a long time before that. I think that consolidation is a pretty natural part of the industry, and I think it opens up space for more smaller distributors that are coming up that may have a little bit more of a niche focus. I don't know that we've ever seen a really truly successful nationwide distributor. I think many people have tried it. But I know that we've got a lot of good opportunities for people to find employment and new distributors to start up as consolidation happens.
What are some of the things you'd like to accomplish this year as you're the president?
The most important thing that I'm hoping to accomplish is to show NAFCD members that there's competent young people out there in the workforce. I've been given a tremendous opportunity from my company because I'm young and they know me really well, and so they've given me opportunities to do things at an earlier age than a lot of people may do. But I think there's people out there like me in everybody's organization who are promotable and can be relied upon, and I'm hoping to help with the NAFCD in creating some more education for young folks so that we can train these people to be productive members of all these organizations and help keep distribution strong.
Do you think the health of distribution in the flooring business is good?
The health of the distribution business is good. I think that many distributors are currently retooling. The distribution business is not the same that it used to be, as no business is the same that it used to be before COVID. Distributors are poised to be very strong as people expect higher service levels. There's no chance that a regional distributor can be out-serviced by somebody that's operating from hundreds of miles away. People expect next-day service. I think they expect the Amazon model, and there's no reason that flooring should be any different. We're currently in an installation backlog right now, I think, in most markets where next-day installation isn't really a thing for most people. But as that backlog starts to get clear, the availability of product in local markets that can be delivered very quickly is going to be even more important, and it's going to really help distribution shine.
If you don't mind, will you tell my listeners how old you are?
I'm 33 years old.
That's fantastic. And you have a dog named Rocco, is that right?
I do have a dog named Rocco. He's a Legato Romagnolo, which is an Italian water dog. I've really enjoyed having a dog. Just got him 2 years ago.
And you have a cabin in the mountains?
Cabin in the mountains. A great place to go trout fishing on the Buckhannon River, and we have a lot of fun up there.
One more quick comment. I noticed that Abraham Linc has a big private label focus. You call a lot of your products Eastern flooring products. Tell us about that strategy.
So Eastern Flooring Products is a little bit different than the traditional private label brand that other folks may have. We are actually the manufacturer of the products that are in the Eastern Flooring Products line. So for LVT or rigid flooring, I design the patterns. I scour the world to find the right manufacturers to produce those patterns that we own. We produce those products and market them in our own market and sell them to our customers exclusively. So a little bit different than a private label where we might be taking something from an existing manufacturer who carries backup inventory for us or something in the United States. We're truly conceptualizing, executing, and marketing the product ourselves that we sell in our own market.
Well, if manufacturers are listening to this, they would say, hold on now, because you don't have extruders. So what you're doing is you're designing the product and then sourcing the product out of a foreign country, right?
Correct.
All right, AJ, it's great to spend time with you, and good luck this year. I've been talking to AJ Warne, the incoming president of the NAFCD, and you've been listening to Kemp Harr and FloorDaily.net.